Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. We're doing a read for today. Today's Monday. What's today? August 11th. I have to think about the month and the day. So we're doing a read of 12 with the Black Ancestral Tarot deck. We are out for this quick read for lunch, for a quick lunch, and then we're headed back inside. So the first card that we got is the Four of Wands, and it's looking like balancing energy, a couple that's holding each other up. The next card that we receive is the Three of Knives. So I see this as energy of sitting quiet, taking time for doing some particular skill or activity. We also received the Three of Coins in this particular read as well. I hope that you guys are having a great day. And I've been up since, I don't know, 7 o'clock. So it's been an early day for me. And it's actually a pretty cool day. We also received the Seven of Baskets. I see this as energy for taking inventory. I got a similar card in the read last night of how much, I would say this as the indulgence energy. So what you're indulging in, seeing what that has to do with things. And then going to continue on to see what else comes out for us. We also received the Five of Coins. So maybe paying attention to how you're spending your money. We received the Four of Knives. We received the Six of Baskets. We received the Ace of Wands. I see this as an ancestral vibe. I actually love this card because they're under the Baboa tree. And the Baboa tree is said to be a representation of lineage. We also received the Ten of Coins. I see this as a completion energy because they have the cowrie shells above them. The Sun of Wands, I see this as paying attention to like your social media or like who's paying attention to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm gonna pick 2 more cards. We also receive the Nine of Wands. I see this as a last stand energy. So maybe you're coming to a completion of something. And then the Daughter of Baskets. She's on a journey. And she's in the midst of a lavender field. So I see this as also calming energy as well. Calm representation of being on a journey. And then the Eight of Coins is facing up. So she's looking inward. She's taking time for self and she's studying something. So I see that represented in this card as well. So the first card that I'm going to read, this energy doesn't have a lot to say about it, but I do see it as a completion vibe. And then also with the Ace of Wands being protected. So your lineage is also represented in this particular read as well. So the first card that I'm going to read is the Daughter of Baskets. Okay. So the Daughter of Baskets is the traits are romance, idealist. A woman walks forth in a lavender field, basket in hand. She advances with her heart on her sleeve, able to share emotions without embarrassment of fear. She knows that voicing challenging and heavy feelings allows for healing. The Daughter of Baskets symbolizes love in all forms, romantic, platonic, and familial. She holds the power to ignite and reignite adoration in relationships. So maybe it's paying attention to how you're positioning your relationships, whether platonic or romantic. This card is a sign to remind others of their magic. So maybe you're pouring into others, not particularly yourself, but other people represented in your energy when they've forgotten it, and let them know that they matter and are loved and are worthy. So how they're showing up for themselves. You might be a source or a resource for other people. And the Yang energy is charm, inspiration, commitment, idealism. And the aligning energy is creating a playlist, maybe a specific representation of song or something else symbolism-wise that's representative to show how they matter. So the next card that we're going to read is the Ace of Wands, since I talked about this being an ancestral representation. So the Ace of Wands has to do with creativity, and I see a lot of that represented with, even with the Ace of Coins. She's looking internal, so creativity, and right behind it is this. Oh, it's so good. The Nine of Baskets and the Empress energy. Empress is here, so water energy is represented. So it's saying that you're walking into newness, and I said that completion vibe, which is also represented in the Ten of Coins. So the traits for the Ace of Wands, which is this one, is creativity, inspirations. Two impalas meet head under a baboa tree in the savannah. Legends say that African royalty and elders chose the baboa tree as their meeting spot because they were able to commune with the spirit. So maybe it's a thin veil of where you are as far as the spiritual realm and the actual realm of where we are now, in the physical, the physical and metaphysical. The Ace of Wands is a call to heed your internal advice and wisdom. Be open to channeling inspiration and pursuing ideas that allow you to rise above any obstacles in your way. Act fast, so now is divine timing. So strike while the iron is hot. This card is a green light to build a world and a life you believe in. It is sending you motivation to continue creating and making and designing the life that you want. The Yang energy is routine, spiritual awakening, celebration of life, and re-evolution. And it's asking you to read a picture book, maybe asking you to step into your childlike energy, because that's representative of you feeling free, feeling comfortable in self to be able to express what it is that you need to express on the outward realm. And then the last thing I'm gonna read is actually the Nine of Baskets, since this was right behind the Ace of Coins. So the Nine of Baskets is, and I love this card because it always shows, like, it kind of shows them in a way of coming back from travel, but it's a couple together, and they have their suitcases ready. Maybe they're coming back, maybe they're leaving for something. So gratitude, contentment. A couple dressed to the nines is standing outside having returned from a bucket list trip. This couple hasn't reached total fulfillment, so they're on their way to fulfillment. This couple but things are good. So they walk in comfort knowing their needs are met. This relationship has flow, it has peace. So you're in a balancing vibe. The Nine of Baskets hints at manifestations coming to fruition. This card is also a reminder that you always have been enough and also been worthy. Bask in the moment, fully appreciate the journey to this point. So appreciate every point that you're going towards, because it's a reasoning for everything. Claim satisfaction before you walk down a path of gluttony, greed, or ego. So this is why this came up, the Seven of Baskets, taking an inventory of what you're consuming. Your delight, contentment, pleasure, or peace should never feel like a show to impress. So being comfortable with oneself, nor should it put on a facade of perfection if things aren't great. You are safe, you have enough, you are enough. And the Yang energy for this specific card is dreams coming true. Enjoying the finer things in life, financially being secure, expressing your heart's desires, and coming on up. It's so funny because I could hear, like, moving on up to the east side. Okay. So the aligning energy for this is detach yourself from posting online. So maybe taking a pause, or maybe like fasting from being online, and doing that in order to gain peace, or maybe to go internal, look within, and be present with the energy that you're in right now. So I hope that you guys receive this message, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you. Bye.